If you think high school is hell, you ain't seen nothing yet. Many shows have explored the topic of life after death, so at first glance, Angel Beats might not look like anything special. You could take a guy with amnesia, add an XP of Haruhi Suzumiya, mix in a boatload of weapons, and have them all fight a moe girl who can apparently manipulate space. Nobody who dies actually dies, since they're all dead to begin with. The question you'll immediately ask yourself is, okay, great, so what? What's the point? Admittedly, it took a few episodes for the plot to show up. Until then, we get a glimpse of the characters and their pasts, there are some violent battles, and there's a healthy dose of slapstick gluing it all together. So it's certainly entertaining, with the occasional tug at the heartstrings. The show spins the traditional high school setting by passing it off as purgatory. Most students act normal by attending classes and club activities, seemingly with no free will of their own. They're classified as NPCs and vanish after some time at the school. Our protagonists, however, are a much more colorful bunch. They openly defy school rules so they can continue to live, even in death. They're led by a girl named Yuri, who is highly energetic and skilled in combat, both with handguns and in close range. At the beginning of the series, she recruits a new arrival to the world, Otonashi. A good portion of the series is spent with Otonashi struggling to regain his lost memories, since at first he doesn't even know his own name. Yuri introduces him to the other members of the Afterlife Battlefront, who do battle against a girl named Angel. Angel is the student body president and a model student, but she also possesses the ability to create energy blades and prevent damage done by conventional attacks. More is revealed about her as the show progresses, mostly through her interactions with Otonashi. She turns out to be more like them than they actually think, and she keeps order because she wants to, not because she's a part of the system. So on one hand, you can look at the show as being about the struggle of living. Each character has their own particular backstory which motivates their behavior in the afterlife. For instance, take Masami, the leader of the band Girls Dead Monster. Because she was so quiet and suffered from her parents fighting, she turned to music as a way to communicate with others. And while I'm on it, the music should be called out as one of this show's strengths. It complements the story well, with soothing background tracks and energetic pop songs all woven together depending on the moment. Writer Jun Maeda composed all of the music for Girls Dead Monster, as well as the show's opening and ending themes, which sound completely different. And it's the wide range of emotional expression that makes the music such a joy to listen to. The most intensely emotional moments of the series come when it's time to explore the characters and learn about their past. Otonashi and Yuri in particular have really tragic backstories, and I found it a bit jarring that the show can, in the space of a few minutes, quickly switch from being a painful, death is permanent flashback to a more lighthearted, death is cheap battle that happens at the school. But at the end of the day, that's kind of the point. Death is painful, but that's a part of living, and to truly be alive is to accept death. As Otonashi spends more time observing the world and grows closer to Angel, he recognizes this, and he wonders if what Yuri is doing is really best for everyone. And that's when the members of the Afterlife Battlefront are forced to make their choice. Angel Beats is difficult to classify. The show deals with a heavy subject in death, but manages to do so by playing action, comedy, and drama all off each other. Once things pick up, it does try to cram a lot in, which can lead to sudden, abrupt mood swings. But if you don't mind, it's only 13 episodes long, so you can pick it up and have a look. And once you're done with that, consider stopping by Vermilion for more anime. Every Saturday night at 7 p.m., and that's at Carnegie Mellon. I am Dan, and I am out.